Hello everybody and welcome back to the Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey. The Hawks and the Leafs for, is it the first time this year or the second? Something like that, but Toronto will go in stadium whites as the Blackhawks will go in their new retros this afternoon. Erik Källgren in between the pipes for Toronto. First time in a long time as that shot sent wide of the net. Brody broke his stick early on. Victor Mete, an overtime winner last game for Toronto. Big stops early by Källgren. One kicked away. The second comes right back, and he gets that one too. Leafs cleared into the Hawks zone. This goes around. Here's Kerfoot. Stop, rebound, and nothing there as the Hawks got in the way of that one getting back to the stick. Riley to defend. Here's a chance. That shot blocked on the way. Athanasiou gets it back in front. Domi stopped. Källgren again, and he'll play that out. And it's cleared down the ice by the Maple Leafs. And it will go for icing. Yeah, Seth Jones to it first. Just good pressure here. And Blackhawks with a great start. Putting that pressure on the Maple Leafs right away. And they're not going to handle it well if you do that. And I think the Maple Leafs just noticed that. The draw taken and one back. Hawks with a shot. Stopped by Erik Källgren. Stays in. Here's Jones. And now Kerfoot back to Mitch Marner. And the Leafs off the wing will just flip this in. And around it goes. Here's Jones. So the Maple Leafs happy to be back home and in their own arena. Here is Radish, and that is blocked aside by Källgren. Matthews along the boards. Leafs have given up goals in nine straight games. The first goal of the game. And trying to get back on track tonight. Kerfoot centers that across. This finds Chicago, though, as played ahead for Taves. Hawks get it ahead. Here's Taves inside. He'll find Kara as that one goes off his leg and into the corner. Radish again. Jones looks in front. Backhanded. Stopped by Källgren. He got the left pad out. Again, they have it. To the net. Nothing there as Engvall to Tavares. And now looking to get it ahead is Nylander for Nick Robertson. Here's Robertson to the net. And he hit the post. I believe that hit the post, but a great move in tight by Nick Robertson. Good look. Obviously, it's not going to go in if you hit iron, or sometimes it will, but this case, I believe it did hit the iron. Face off. One back by Tavares. Hall to Nylander. Nylander. Back, this finds Robertson. Has a lane and shoots again. That one redirects. It was blocked from the traffic in front. Chicago has it here. Here's Dickinson. This comes across to Kurashev, and the Blackhawks move through center in over the line. In on Källgren. That's Lafferty, and he easily knocks it away. Got the rebound, too. Another tuck play. That's stopped by Erik Källgren. In behind the net they look, and here's Kurashev out in front. Kurashev, that is stopped. Källgren again. Sharp in this first period as Toronto's been back on their heels. Nylander knocks that in. Tries to go after it again. And with good pressure, the Leafs do keep it in. Nick Robertson in shoots. That goes off a leg. Stay locked. Here's Nylander. That's played. Here's Nylander for Tavares, and could not get his shot to the net either. Now Lafferty up the board. Big hit against Robertson. Oh, this finds Calle Jarnkrok in through the middle with Nick Robertson. Back over Nylander. Drop for Sandin. His shot and a stop Stalock. His best of this first period as it comes late. With just over a minute to go in this first frame. Chicago and Toronto scoreless. Face-off coming. So the first game of this new year, the Leafs and the Chicago Blackhawks. Here's Athanasiou. Another retro matchup and another original six matchup as Toronto played Boston 2 in a row before playing Chicago this afternoon. 6 seconds to go in the period. Dennis Mulligan. He'll circle the net. Mulligan, seconds running down, a shot. And that is stopped by Stalock. And he will cover with 0.5 seconds left to go in the first period. Yeah, wrap it around the net. Never know what's going to happen. That opportunity is there for the taking, but the Leafs can't find it. And just a good stop by Stalock, and that will end this first period scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Good period for both sides. Chicago had the edge. Outshot Toronto that period 10-5. It's a 3-0 Toronto. Faceoffs to his side. No power plays. Scoreless through one. Welcome into the second period. The Leafs and the Chicago Blackhawks. Scoreless through 20 minutes of play as the draw one back by Matthews. Hess gets to him. Austin Matthews lining up, shooting, and it's stopped by Stalock. Marner was there on the doorstep looking for the loose change, but the Hawks get the puck back. Here comes Domi. Here's some speed ahead. Matthews back to defend. A look. Domi to the net. Open drop. Kane in, and won't get that down the middle. Was a good defensive play. Here's Jones keeping it in. For Kane. Back to Domi. In, wait, shoots. Shalgren got that upstairs. Riley. Here's Mitch Marner. He'll fire that in and around the Chicago zone. This finds Kerfoot in front, and a tick goal, but trying to get it across. Mitch Marner was there for an easy tap-in, but Stalock lays down so it doesn't find a way across the seam. Good job of the Chicago netminder to read that play. Otherwise, that's a goal. And Leafs haven't scored the first goal of the game in over 9 games now. Here's Jones, has it for the Chicago Blackhawks in the corner. It's put ahead for Athanasiou. Up the right wing side. Marner trying to get back. Shalgren's going to have to be good here as it's turned over in front. Leafs cleared ahead. Matthews after it. Austin Matthews, and didn't like the pressure he got there. Bumped the man, gets it in, shoots, and a block in front of Stalock. Jones. Here's Athanasiou again. Back to Domi. Through the middle of the ice. Domi in. Here's Max Domi. And with good pressure, it comes out. And after that was Nick Robertson, but Athanasiou finds it for the Blackhawks. Here comes Patrick Kane. Gets by. Here's Domi. Great stop. Shalgren, he got the glove on that. That's cleared off the boards and ahead. Stays inside. Athanasiou. And another stop by Shalgren. Riley to Nylander. Just about halfway. Scoreless from Scotiabank Arena between the Hawks and the Leafs. Robertson kicks that back and finds Taylor Radish. And the Hawks do get it out. Jonathan Toews. Big hit. That could have been knee on knee as here's Nylander for Tavares. Through the middle, knocked down at center by Tenorti, and he'll play that for Murphy. Toews up the boards and bumped. Nylander will just flick that right back inside. Tavares trying to find the loose change. Here comes Toews. Hall has to defend well. Toews to the net. Stopped by Shalgren. Loose. He knocked down the rebound. And that's played out by the Maple Leafs. Eric Shalgren has been stellar tonight. Dennis Mulligan fires this in and around. This will find help in Bunting. Back in front. That pass misses. Bunting, drop back, Sandina shot. That one stopped by Stalock, and he will easily cover here in the Chicago zone. 5:22 left to go in the second period. Leafs and Hawks are scoreless still. Both netminders have been good. Eric Shalgren has had the main attempts and zone time in the Toronto zone to face. Here's Tenorti. He takes a hit. Lafferty in his own zone with the puck. Taken to the boards. Dickinson has it. And the Hawks will just dump it in. Just over 4 to go now in the second period. Hall put up for Dennis Mulligan on the wing, and he'll just fire that in and around, and it will get around, but Bunting overskates the puck, and now the Hawks have it back. Here's Dickinson, and with good pressure, Yarncroke off the boards. Mulligan now across. That's turned over to Lafferty, and finally Bunting battles and gets it free. Under 2 to go in this second period. Leafs and Hawks scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Yarncroke at a shot, and that is blocked. Off a hit, Hawk leg in front. Johnson through the middle of the ice. Chicago here. Johnson for Kurashev. In with a move. Centers Dickinson, and it goes wide. Seconds run down as a hit there in the corner. Hall getting up slow. This one is cleared, and it will get to center and end this second period. Scoreless through 2 between the Leafs and the Blackhawks. Shots on goal of the hockey game. If you're wondering through 2 periods of play, your stats. 15-8 Chicago. Hits 11-1 Toronto. Faceoffs 4-3 Chicago. No power play. Scoreless through 2 from Scotiabank Arena between the Leafs and the Hawks. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Scotiabank Arena. Hope you're enjoying. First game back in the new year. And no one has been able to score through 2. One back by Matthews. Hits the pass. Austin Matthews winding up, waiting, shooting, and a stop by Stalock right at him. Easily scoops that and holds on for Chicago. Well, you know Matthews, the start of period, he's always going to come in and try to create a move himself, and does that right there, and Stalock sharp to it, right at the chest. Oh, no one's been able to find a way to beat the netminder. Everything is right at the netminder tonight as a hit there. Kerfoot to Riley. Here is Brody. His shot redirected by Kerfoot, and it just about had a chance to find its way home. Here's Kerfoot again for Marner, in! And he sends that off the goaltender and into the corner. Kerfoot back. Here's Matthews. That shot right on. Marner knocks it down in front. There's Kerfoot battling for it. Leafs get it again. Marner. That's turned over Athanasiou, and it stays in by Brody. His pass, that finds help, but Kane in the way. Big hit against. It comes out to center. Marner. Brody right back in the Chicago zone and around. This finds Matthews. Matthews to the net. He scores! Austin Matthews to the backhand in tight. outweights the pads of Alex Stalock and puts it home for a 1-0 Toronto lead. 4:40 into the third period. That is all it takes if you're the Leafs. Creating chances, and the Austin Matthews, the Leafs star, had to be the one to do it to get Toronto on the board first. Face-off back here to center. One back in control by the Hawks. Jones through the middle. He'll find help in Radish. Big hit by Morgan Riley. Brody for Nylander, getting up slowly again is Radish, and he's going to head off here. As Nylander overskates, it's picked up here by Chicago. In behind the net. Drop pass in front, but Nylander for Robertson, and back out. Here comes Nick Robertson, waits, finds Nylander, his pass intercepts, and Athanasiou gets it out. Here's Drew Kara. Back in, he'll center that. Nylander, and back out for Toronto. Firing that down the ice. Goes around and misses Robertson, and back out. Athanasiou. Here's Johnson again for the Blackhawks. Knocked off the boards and getting it in deep. Toronto happy to be back home. They're the second best home team in the league. Robertson knocks this in. This goes around, and it does not find the help that's looking for as Tavares for Robertson, but offside. Just past the halfway mark of this third period, the Leafs with the only goal. Austin Matthews with the tally here in the third. Hawks have had more time on attack and more chances to score, in Toronto with the only goal. Toronto one back, controlled by Yarncroke. Fired in by Hall. This takes a bounce, and Stalock knocks it in behind his net. Jones being chased. Michael Bunting, the pressure's on. Fades. Here's Kara, up the boards and knocked off. And the Leafs get the puck up ice for Bunting again. Michael Bunting tries to hold the zone and cannot do that, as they finally do get it back in. Bunting for Yarncroke, his shot overskates. Mulligan back to the corner. Bunting, Sandin. Here's Hall, gets around, waits, shoots, and he fired that high. Mulligan looks again, centers it across. Justin Hall in, shoots, and that one found a way on Stalock. Leafs cannot hold the zone. The Hawks come out, race down the left side. Here's a chance from the corner, looking back in front. Here's a chance, and hold on too long as it's lost. Under 5 to go here in the third. Radish, Leafs get it. Sandin ahead, Mulligan. Here's some help. Matthews back to it again. Austin Matthews. Now Marner back in. He'll find his way inside for Kerfoot. For Riley. Scores! Morgan Riley from the slot. The left circle. He drills it by Alex Stalock. And it's 2-0 Toronto late. That may be a goal to put this one to bed. And Toronto Maple Leafs just do a great job putting that puck to the net, creating opportunities. They find a way to get this one by Stalock in tight. So Riley gets the goal, and Toronto goes up 2-0 with just over 3 minutes to play. Toronto back, that's played for Austin Matthews. Shalgren making his first start back in between the pipes since last month. Picked up here by the Hawks. That's centered for Dickinson. Big hit. Marner centers. Here's Brody in, shoots. He fired that just high. Matthews knocks it down, has it again, and tries to get it forehand. Marner picks it up, back for Matthews in the slot. Matthews, his shot knocked out. Game 3, Marner keeps it in. Final minute of play here in the third period. Marner. Here's Riley. Hawks going to look to pull the goaltender if they can get possession. The pass to Kerfoot in center, and it's in! And they're going to wave it off. Hold on. Goaltender interference. Riley finds Kerfoot on the pass. Right here is their contact. Yes, there is. Austin Matthews as it goes in. But it looked like it was going in anyway. It hit off Murray in front and goes in. But it will not be a goal, and it's still 2-0 here in the final minute. So a goal called back to the Maple Leafs here. Face-off one back, controlled by Tedordi. In his own zone, he'll play that for Kurashev. Now they're going to pull the goaltender. Dickinson on a break! He scores! Well, there goes the shutout bid after a no-goal call. The Hawks come in and scream and beat Shalgren inside the right post with just 37 seconds left. 37 seconds left. And to make it a 2-1 game here in the third. Big goal. They'll take him anyway they can get him. And Chicago feeling good now as, guess what? No shutout. Here's Dickinson. Here they come again. As the goaltender now pulled again. Centering pass. A chance as it slides just wide on Shalgren. 25 seconds left. Riley for William. Nylander knocked down, but Tavares races after the puck in a hurry. And Murphy to it first. Tenorti through the middle of the ice. Lost it to TJ Brody. He'll just flip and clear to the empty net, but Dickinson gets it back ahead. 10 seconds left. Athanasiou. Good pressure here by the Hawks. Center. Great stop. Shalgren. He got across. Hawks have it. Seconds running down. Kane off the post. Stopped by Shalgren. Another shot right on. And the Maple Leafs survive. Eric Shalgren stellar on late, gives up the goal, but is able to hold on. The Leafs take it to a final score, 2-1 over the Chicago Blackhawks here this afternoon. What a win for Toronto. You got to take the wins any way you can get them, and Toronto just pressures full here, but they do find a way.